Okay, so we have with us Suman Saurabh Monty. He got rank 9 2017, no?
17, sir.
And 16 maybe he was selected already.
Sir, for 413.
413, and he was also topper of the Orissa State PSC, right?
Sir.
So without getting into formality, ये हम हमारे बहुत क्लोज रहे हैं पहले से भी, राइट?
I was sir student.
नहीं, दोनों के रहे हैं इनफैक्ट. He was student from Monty sir also and mine also both. Right? He has been very hard working. 5th attempt में था तुम्हारा? 9th? Second में. अच्छा, UPSC के second, right? So getting obviously rank in top 10 is dream of everyone, right? And because he is from public administration, that is a big fortune for us also and for you also, right? So I hope कि they are going to grill you.
Definitely.
Related to so many things. Fine. But ये कि भाई अब ये कलेक्टर बनने वाला है, इसलिए परेशान ज़्यादा मत करना है ना. और तुम्हारा तो बॉस बनेगा ही, कभी भी तुम बनोगे तो, है ना. तो कोई बात नहीं, you just continue. And he has written a very extraordinary book, right? This is basically the book on model question papers UPSC. Right, so 25 years questions are there. Plus, I think he has added lot of things with respect to the current perspectives. Right, diagrammatic representation and all. So he'll also talk about the book.
Sir.
Right, and in general also take your queries. Right. So all yours now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. See you then. Tomorrow then.
Thank you very much, sir. So all PubAd students here. तो टेल मी व्हाट कुड बी योर लॉजिकल क्वेश्चंस. आई मीन सर के स्टूडेंट्स हैं तो आपका लेवल तो हायर ही रहेगा. बताइए, इफ आई कैन एड्रेस सम ऑफ देम. बताइए, व्हाट डू यू थिंक, एनी क्वेश्चंस, एनी डाउट्स व्हिच आर कमिंग टू योर माइंड, और शुड आई स्टार्ट ऑन माय ओन? चलिए, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव गिवन मेंस लास्ट ईयर? नो वन. नो वन. So then I'll start my. Sir. Okay. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So first of all, before going headlong into what my book is all about, basically what I've done is, this is one problem which I found in my preparation time. What used to happen? I used to have multiple notes, bulk notes, but I never had a time or a structured place where I could revise them. So this was my endeavor behind writing this book. What I thought was, let me have a book where we go through past question papers, because first of all, we never have the time and energy and the patience to go through old question papers. So all previous 25 years question paper categorized into different levels, I have summed them up. And you would see, if you just go through my book, UPSC is asking the same question again and again repeatedly in different formats. This is number one part. Second is introduction, body and conclusion format. Third, I have put score high. For example, you need to justify or you need to substantiate your questions with, say, possibly some facts, figures, current affairs link. I was just discussing, and I hear that sir has started this revision booklet series. So it is just like that. I have put pardon the word. I have put extra current affairs, which is necessary. It may be a committee report. It may be, if there is media rights, recent Supreme Court judgment, something related to Leveson Committee, best practices across the world. For example, in SHGs, how SHGs are being done is promoted well in, say, some place like Namibia, or how is there was a particular question on new localism. So how new localism is being done in, say, Tanzania, etc. Those best practices I have put. Plus, in the last portion, I have divided the chapters into different parts. So in the last portion, what I have done is, I have taken similar questions asked previously. These are your practice and your target questions. So without wasting time further, this is just the whole gist of my book. It includes 21 and 22 solved papers. Hope you would find it useful. So let's do a small interactive session. Tell me which chapter you find the hardest in public administration. 26 chapter में से सबसे difficult कौन सा लग रहा है? In fact, online students can also type so that we can see some questions and we can solve one or two. And I'll tell you my approach to answer writing. In my first attempt, I secured 210 marks, 210 odd marks. which was very pathetic. I used to. How it is done? यही वाला है ना? So my journey from 210 to say around 301, this 91 marks helped me get from IRS to IAS. So I'll just tell you through my way of answer writing. Tell me which online students as well as offline students, tell me which chapter you find the most difficult. Louder please. Yes, yes. अच्छा, अभी तक 2 ही चैप्टर हुए हैं. कौन से चैप्टर हुए हैं आपके? थिंकर्स हो गए हैं आपके. अच्छा, मुझे बताइए अभी सर ने कुछ इंटरलिंकिंग के बारे में बताया है, कुछ बताया है. चलिए, तो एक मॉडल पबैड आंसर कैसे होना चाहिए? हाउ शुड ए मॉडल पबैड आंसर बी लाइक? टेल मी. इसको टेल मी व्हाट डू यू थिंक ए मॉडल पबैड आंसर शुड बी लाइक? श्योर. ओके ओके. हाँ, टेल मी हाउ डू यू थिंक ए मॉडल पबैड आंसर शुड बी लाइक? What is a pabad answer? What differentiates it from a GS answer? What differentiates a public administration answer from a normal run-of-the-mill GS answer? What is the differentiation? Don't take me very seriously. This is just a friendly interaction class. I am not here to gauge or judge you. So just no, not a storytelling class either. So it's somewhere in between. So tell me, what do you think? What differentiates a public administration answer from a normal GS answer? Difference क्या होता है? थोड़ा सिंपल करके समझाइए. What do you mean by deep? पहला है हमारा पबैड का आंसर, एक पबैड का टीचर will check, right? Whereas our GS papers can be checked by member of any discipline. He need not have a thorough background in that particular. He could be somebody from geography. It's a diverse background, right? We are clear on this. So pabad का आंसर अगर हम GS के तरीके से लिखेंगे, do we stand to get more marks or less marks? Less marks. We are clear on this? चलो, excellent. Next, अगर ऑनलाइन से if anybody has a doubt, you can just ask it. Important is context sensitivity. इसका मतलब कौन समझाएगा? पेपर 1 पढ़ा है आप लोगों ने ना? पेपर 1 थिंकर्स भी कर लिया है. थिंकर्स नहीं हुआ? हो गया है. चलो, कंटेक्स्ट सेंसिटिविटी मतलब क्या समझ रहे हैं हम लोग? आंसर शुड बी रिलेटेड टू द क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन पबैड में थोड़े टफ आते हैं. दे आर मोर इंट्रिकेट. अभी न्यू एज क्वेश्चंस 2020, 2021, 22, 3 years paper I have just solved. I saw that they are asking their interlinking questions. New public management with civil services. New public administration theory relevance with administrative law. New public administration all of you have read? Introduction chapter में? Okay, NPA नहीं पढ़ा. ठीक है. Second is always write your answers in points. Don't go for the paragraph thing and use subheadings. I'll explain you how. Third,
use relevant facts. This basically garnishes your answer. What do you mean by facts? What all have you studied? Introduction में have you studied new public management? Only thinkers you have started. Thinkers खत्म हो गया है. Okay. Taylorism के बारे में पढ़ा है. Taylorism क्या होता है? In very simple terms, साइंटिफिक मैनेजमेंट थ्योरी. ठीक है. अब मैं क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा. टेलरिज्म इज नो सॉरी लैटरल एंट्री के बारे में सब लोगों ने सुना है. लैटरल एंट्री सब लोगों ने सुना है. lateral entry to civil services is Taylorism reinvented. यहां पर ये यूपीएससी का भी नया ट्रेंड है. व्हाट दे आर डूइंग इज दे आर आस्किंग यू इंटरलिंक्ड क्वेश्चंस. Taylorism and lateral entry is civil services. No, personal administration of paper 1, right? So how do we approach this question? What could be there in the introduction part? Think. Young minds should think brighter and faster. Louder please sir. हम इंट्रोडक्शन में क्या लिखेंगे? अगर लैटरल एंट्री टू सिविल सर्विसेज इज टेलरिज्म रीइन्वेंटेड, मतलब वो क्या पूछना चाह रहा है. इसलिए मैं बोलता हूँ हर क्वेश्चन को सब हेडिंग में तोड़ना सीखना होगा. लैटरल एंट्री आपको समझाना होगा एग्जामिनर को. टेलरिज्म क्या है सिखाना होगा. रीइन्वेंटिंग गवर्नमेंट, ये एक ऑसबर्न और गैबलर का फिलोसॉफी है, आप लोग पढ़ोगे इंट्रोडक्शन में. रीइन्वेंटिंग गवर्नमेंट, ठीक है, इसको समझाना होगा. Then you have to do a critical analysis and say whether lateral entry is Taylorism reinvented. ठीक है. 3 स्टेप करो, your answers का context is established. Am I clear? Sir at the back, am I clear? सुनाई दे रहा है? समझ में आया? अब बताइए lateral entry क्या है? No. Somebody said specialization. Who said specialization? Close. Now minds are thinking. Jaldi.
Sir, without examination, directly to recruit.
It is nothing related to the procedure. It could be with an examination. हम स्टार्ट करेंगे कि लैटरल एंट्री का नीड क्यों हुआ. क्योंकि प्रेजेंट डे ब्यूरोक्रेसी सरकार के प्रॉब्लम्स, सिटीजन से प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करने के लिए असमर्थ है. दे आर नॉट एबल. ओ सॉरी, शुड आई कंटिन्यू इन इंग्लिश और हिंदी और मिक्स अप बोथ? तो द प्रेजेंट डे ब्यूरोक्रेसी इज अनेबल टू हैंडल द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ द कॉमन सिटीजंस एज वेल एज द टारगेट सेट बाय द गवर्नमेंट. व्हाई दे आर अनेबल टू हैंडल? First of all, he is a generalist. I cannot do remote sensing data. I will have to read. A specialist is needed. I am there to provide objectivity. I am a generalist. Second is, I am having a colonial hangover of Babu Dom. I might be having. I am unwilling to learn. I belong to static. Taylorism में क्या था? Static, mechanistic, formal model of organization. Whereas new age bureaucracy is supposed to be what? डायनामिक, फ्लूइड, कंटिंजेंट. कंटिंजेंसी थ्योरी, जैसा देश वैसा भेष. इफ देयर इज अ डिजास्टर, ही हैज टू रिस्पॉन्ड एज अ डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट स्पेशलिस्ट. इफ देयर इज ए फूड सिक्योरिटी, फूड क्राइसिस, ही हैज टू रिस्पॉन्ड एज अ फूड सिक्योरिटी स्पेशलिस्ट. इफ देयर इज अ लॉ एंड ऑर्डर प्रॉब्लम, ही हैज टू रिस्पॉन्ड एज अ लॉ एंड ऑर्डर स्पेशलिस्ट. सो लैटरल एंट्री बेसिकली इज द एंटीडोट. इट इन्वॉल्व्स सिलेक्शन ऑफ पीपल फ्रॉम डाइवर्स फील्ड्स ऑफ स्पेशलाइजेशन at higher levels of government. आप एंट्री में lateral एंट्री नहीं कर रहे हो, you are doing at higher levels of government. ठीक है. अब टेलरिज्म का क्या फंडा है? एफिशिएंसी. साइंटिफिक मैनेजमेंट, ठीक है, साइंटिफिक सिलेक्शन, ट्रेनिंग, ये सब लैटरल एंट्री में है, राइट? बट इज लैटरल एंट्री टेलरिज्म रीइन्वेंटेड?